What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. So every so often I get my hands on a hybrid TV box. So what is a hybrid TV box? A hybrid TV box is basically an Android smart TV box combined with a multi-satellite TV tuner. So you have a full regular Android system but also built-in TV tuners to support DVB-S2, T2 and C. So today I've got my hands on a brand new hybrid Android TV box. So this is the MAGICSEE C300. So as usual, we'll run our full performance test including 4K videos, gaming benchmarks, and we'll see how it ranks in our top TV box performance charts, comparing it to other Android TV boxes. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. The CPU is the S905D Quad-core. The GPU is the Mali 450. You have 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage. You have multiple TV tuners, DVB-S2, DVB-T2 and DVB-C. This also has dual-band Wi-Fi AC, Bluetooth version 4. This is running Android version 6 Marshmallow. Supports Ultra HD 4K videos at 60 frames per second. Supports HDMI version 2.0 and this supports 5.1 surround sound. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a user manual, a UK power adapter, an HDMI cable. So we've got a full-featured remote control here. Now this TV box supports recording PVR function. So you've got all the buttons here for play, record, time shift. You've got rewind forward, EPG guide, subtitles, etc. We'll be seeing how this performs in a bit. And last but not least, here is the MAGICSEE C300. So this is it guys, the latest box by MAGICSEE. So you have a full matte finish and you have a design on the top with a physical power button. It's always good to see a physical power button. So on the front we have a MAGICSEE logo and the power indicator on the left. If we keep going, there's nothing on the side. And on the back of the unit you've got your TV tuners first of all. So we have the DVB-S2 and the DVB-T2/C. Then we have an AV port, a network LAN port, an HDMI out, SPDIF audio and your power socket. If we keep going, you've got a micro SD card slot and 4 full-size USB 2 ports. That brings us back to the front of the unit, and this is what the bottom of the unit looks like. To give you guys an idea of the size of this unit, I'm going to bring in the H96 Max. So side by side, you can see that the MAGICSEE is slightly bigger all the way around. So now I'm going to get this hybrid TV box hooked up to my TV and capture card, and we're going to find out how good this TV box performs. I'm also going to be testing out the TV tuners, so let's get right to it. So first of all, I ran a boot up speed test, and this TV box took 36 seconds to fully load the home screen from a cold start. And here is the home screen for the C300. You have an easy to use and colourful layout. The large icons at the top cannot be edited, they are fixed shortcuts. However, you do have the small icons at the bottom which can be customized. Just hit the plus sign, select your favourite apps and they will immediately appear at the bottom. Now let's check out the system storage. So this box has 16 gigs of internal storage, from which there are 10 gigs free to use. And if we have a quick look in about, you will see that this is running Android version 6 Marshmallow. Now let's have a look at the system apps. So these are all the apps installed on this box as standard. I have not installed anything yet. These are your standard apps. As you can see, you have plenty of popular apps to begin with, such as Netflix, YouTube, Showbox, Megabox, Kodi, Mobdro, and of course, the full version of the Google Play Store, giving you access to thousands of free games and apps. So CPU-Z shows that this box comes rooted as standard. So the first thing I tested was Miracast with my S8, and connection was very quick and easy. It immediately mirrored my screen. There was no lag whatsoever. It was a very smooth experience. So I can do anything on this smartphone, such as watch movies, play games, and it will be wirelessly mirrored on the big screen. So now I'm going to be playing some 4K video samples from a USB drive, and I'll be using Kodi to run these tests. Kodi is the best media player to use as it contains all the codecs you will ever need for audio and video and supports all video formats. So let's go ahead and play the first video.
Hey, shh, we're almost done.
That was 4K and 1080p videos. Let's move on now to the YouTube performance test. So the maximum resolution supported in YouTube is 1080p. So let's play the first stream.
Single-handed race around the world.
I've already sent in my entry form.
Are you serious?
Alone on a boat for 9 months? You're either drunk or mad.
Well, we should have another drink so that we can rule out mad more than people.
Yeah, well, animals get me. I rescued George when he was 2 years old. George never would have survived on his own.
He definitely trusts you.
I have seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop.
Now the game's simple. Best ones are. You want mercy? Play it.
So this TV box also comes pre-installed with Megabox and Showbox. Now these apps allow you to watch the latest TV shows and movies with a nice and simple interface. Megabox also supports HD and 3D content. Now coming to Netflix, I could not actually play any videos on Netflix as every time I tried I would get this error. Moving on now to the gaming performance test. So now I'm going to test out the TV tuners. I'm going to be testing out the DVB-T tuner first. I'm using a simple indoor antenna. That's the connection, and it just goes in the DVB-T port right there. If you want to connect your satellite connection, that would be in this port here. So your coaxial cable would go into this port. Okay, so we're all set up. I've got the antenna plugged in. Now let's check out the DTV. So open up the DTV app, select the tuner. So I'm going to select DVB-T2 tuner. Now select auto search, and when this search reaches 100%, all FTA free-to-air channels in your area will be picked up and stored ready for you to watch. So as you can see, we have found 86 TV channels and 33 radio channels, including some HD channels too. So let's have a quick look at the interface.
Bakery. They can't believe it.
That she's already been doing that, and her and Harry.
Every part of it I did, okay, but I didn't have a choice.
A choice?
It's 3rd of December. With great savings like these, we've got something to make everyone smile.
You have a full 7-day EPG guide. You also have time shifts so you can rewind and pause live TV, and you can also record live TV directly to a USB drive, and the video you record will be saved in the TS format and can be played back on the box from any media player.
£50 with selected home care products. Are we there yet, Wilbur?
So now I'm going to show you guys the DVB-S2 tuner with my satellite coaxial cable. Now all the features and interface you just saw on the T2 tuner will be exactly the same for the S2, except you are connecting to your satellite dish, and therefore you can access all the international free-to-air channels available. So basically you will have access to hundreds if not thousands of free channels to watch. So I was able to pick up 587 TV channels and 93 radio channels. So this also includes HD channels too. So let me give you a quick idea of what to expect.
तुम्हारे साथ दूसरों ने क्या किया?
My free credit score and report on clearscore.com, Moose.
Oh, okay.
But there was also another problem, the reluctancy of pregnant mothers.
You are now the amazing Captain Underpants!
For maternity care. And one of the biggest things that they have picked up on
Michael, I've been smart and extended my warranty with Motor Easy.
You did?
Yes, with Motor Easy's extended...
Pass and dive into the latest blockbusters. Start
Or call 0800 107 1720.
Okay, well, this is the happy...
With the simple turn of a switch, air is...
Turn to the room and turn to full.
Supposed to be the best time of your life. Make it as good as it can be.
Now this is a beautifully succulent fish.
Found a way to choose who gets to go first.
Claims quite some time after the accident.
SoftBank is making a direct investment in...
Fate decided to step in.
Prisons. Why? It makes everything possible.
First thing, don't hesitate. Let's go and get this thing.
We're outside playing now, so I'm going to move forward with lunch. For dessert, I'm making baked
clubs. But now the UFC, based out of Las Vegas, is being billed as the fastest growing sports organization in the world.
So that was my quick demo on the TV tuners. Moving on to the Wi-Fi and benchmark tests. In the Wi-Fi speed test, this box got download speeds of 18.9 megabits per second and upload speeds of 9.5 megabits per second. And the top Wi-Fi speeds we usually get is between 25 to 30 megabits per second. And in the AnTuTu benchmark test, we got a total benchmark score of 33,123. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top performing Android TV box chart for 2017, showing you all the latest Android TV boxes and seeing how they compare with each other. So as you can see, the MAGICSEE C300 has earned position 49 on this chart. Now if we compare this box to its own price bracket, then here is the top performing Android TV box chart for under $100. And again, all devices have been ranked by AnTuTu scores, and on this chart the C300 has achieved position 25. You can view the full chart online at your leisure, just visit chigstech.com. So it'll be interesting to see which Android TV box I get next and what overall score it achieves, so stay tuned. So there you have it guys, that was the MAGICSEE C300 Android TV box. So let's break it down with some pros and cons. Now this is an interesting TV box. To sum it up, it's an excellent 1080p Android TV box with an absolutely awesome triple DVB tuners, which I thoroughly tested and enjoyed. You can play, pause and record live TV, and live TV through the tuners do not require any internet connection. They work via satellite dish or antennas. Meanwhile, you can stream 1080p videos on YouTube and 1080p movies from USB drive, and they all play nice and smooth. All the games I tested played very well, with a very slight frame drop from the Riptide 2 game, but it was totally playable. Supports Bluetooth and comes rooted as standard. Now for the cons. You have Android version 6, which was generally fast and stable in operation, but now Android 7 should really be standard. Furthermore, I had some errors on Netflix making it unplayable. I tried a whole bunch of 4K videos and none of them would play in Kodi Media Player. I just got black screens. This is due to having a low-end CPU combined with only 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM. Bottom line, this is a great 1080p Android TV box which comes pre-installed with many awesome apps, plays games and movies very well, and the best feature is the TV tuner with PVR recording and time shift functions. And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one guys.